So recently, PNE Playland in Vancouver, Canada has just announced a new LSM launch coaster that is going to be manufactured by Zamperla. We don't know a lot about this coaster besides the fact that it is going to be a near clone, or maybe even like a remodel of the now defunct Senza Fiato in Italy, which this has got a lot of people interested because, yeah, I think you see where I'm going with this.
Zamperla's RMC top 2 dragster confirmed!
But see, this is not why I'm here. I'm here to analyze the ride, and stuff about the ride, such as layout, smoothness, all that crap. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Now let's start with the ride layout. The ride starts with an LSM launch that we don't yet have a speed stat for, though if I were to guess, I'd say this will be around 50 to 45 miles per hour. You then go into a 59-foot or 18-meter tall top hat, which looks like it could deliver some airtime if the restraints don't suck, but I'll talk about the restraints later in the video. You then go into a turn, which leads into an airtime hill. Again, if the restraints don't suck, then I think this could be a Skyrush level airtime hill, though, again, we'll talk about restraints later in the video. And then you go through this turn, which is enclosed by a rock tunnel. Personally, I think this turn will have pretty solid positive Gs, and if not, then, I don't know, too bad. So then you go into another twisted airtime hill, back into another turn, and into a very snappy looking transition, which, me knowing how good the average Zamperla transition is, this will probably not be very pleasant. And then you go into a very powerful looking airtime hill, which leads into the brake run. Now, if executed well, then I think this could be a pretty good ride and even be considered a mini Skyrush by a few people. Now, something I think could either make or break the ride is the ride smoothness, which, me knowing how smooth the average Zamperla coaster is, which I kind of already made a joke about earlier in the video, I do not think this ride will be very smooth. I know how bad Zamperla's transitions are, and though I have heard they've gotten better, even on their coasters with good transitions, I've still heard they are pretty rattly. Oh, and also, yeah, the restraints are probably going to suck. The only good Zamperla restraints I have experienced are on their spinning Wild Mouse coasters. So, yeah. And for the name, I feel like they are going to do something generic like Lightning, though a name that I'd really like to see is Breathless, since that's what Senza Fiato means in English. And now for my overall thoughts. Personally, I think at its best, it could be a fun ride with some really good ejector airtime, though at its worst, it could be an awful ride with horrible roughness and restraints. Though, tell me what you think of this animation, and what do you expect the ride to be like when it opens sometime in 2024. Yeah, that's about it. Subscribe if you liked it, though you don't have to, and peace.